Hello there. Good news is Sonic is feeling better. Is still not 100%, but he ate breakfast, he slept through the night, and we are going to try to get to Hot Springs today. We have a reservation at a hotel. We have a hotel room that I already paid for. Right now I'm encouraging the boys to start getting up, get dressed, packed up, because we've got to do 15 miles today. For anyone who feels like they need a workout in patience, I have a suggestion for you. Come pack up one morning with my boys when you're on a time crunch. And then your patience will be tested so much that you will get so much practice. You'll come out master level patience. We really need to get into Hot Springs today. We have the hotel reserved. I already paid for it. And we're pretty much out of food, so we needed to get an early start. To be honest, I could have done all the packing up for all of us in less time, but I really wanted the boys to continue to work on that, so Sonic packed himself up, and he really did it in good time, but Buttercup took the amount of time he should have needed times about 20. This is our destination today. The sign has it at 14.4. My map has it a little bit more.
We're stopping today.
Fortunately, Sonic's ailment seems to have been a 24-hour bug because he's not at like 100%, but he's up and moving, he's eating and drinking, he's playing with his brother loudly. Things are pretty much back to normal, and I'm very glad of that. Very happy.
Okay, this is not a worm. This is a centipede. You might think this is a worm, but it's actually a centipede. It looks like a worm, but it's not. You see, come on.
Very humid today. I think humidity is close to 100%, and it just keeps like raining on and off. Not a hard rain, but sort of a sprinkling on and off. But even when it's not sprinkling, it's just like we're all wet because of sweat and a little bit of rain, and there's no way like to dry off. There's no, the air is just saturated. So it's kind of uncomfortable a little bit. Sonic went from still feeling a tiny bit squeamish this morning to being like 100% back to normal now. It's just amazing. It is just amazing how kids can get something, be like so sick. Yesterday he was projectile vomiting in the woods to just being like totally normal. As for me, I'm completely out of my ankle brace now. My right knee, which is the one that's been giving me so much trouble, I'm out of the most supportive knee brace, and I'm just into the patellar support band, and it's doing pretty well. As I'm getting stronger, I'm recovering from some of these issues.
No pain, no rain, no main. This is a weird. We're supposed to go. I don't know what this is. Hello? Is anybody there? What? That's hear me.
Magic. All right, little ones, put your backpacks on, please. Now that I have this plant and animal identification app that's called Seek, I'm just identifying all these different plants, and we even identified an insect this morning, which was a millipede, and it's really, really fun. Some of the flowers that we've been able to identify are the dwarf iris, buttercups and violets, trillium, American cancer root, beard moss, rattlesnake ferns and Christmas ferns. And of course, poison ivy. A lot of that. Lousewort, meadow rue. This is an old style shelter. It only has a little bit of space in here.
This is our last stop until we get to Hot Springs. Only 3-point-something miles. And it's up, down, up, down. See how big my hands is? That's actually how big it is. The weather today is bad. It was good. It was raining. Good. Good. And then it's raining. Good. And now it's raining.
It's getting to be that point in the day when I want to hustle and get these last few miles done because it's getting late. It's getting chilly. It's pouring rain.
Pouring.
Old man is snoring kind of rain. All day we've been on and off in the rain, and now it's not raining, but we're back to that state of 100% humidity. It's raining a tiny bit. Buttercup says, "It's still raining, Mama." It's drizzling a tiny bit, but the downpour has stopped, but it's so humid. It's like we may as well be walking through a swimming pool. We can see Hot Springs down there. It's right down there. This is our hotel in Hot Springs. There's a little creek out there. So this hotel, I've got my own TV in my own room, and the boys are in that little room over there, and they've got a TV in there. I've got a little heater. I've got a creekside view. Got my stuff plugged in and charging, so this will work just right.
Next morning.
Well, hello there. We're just gonna get the breakfast and you're starving, right, Kils?
Yeah, we are starving. We just did the beginning of a little resupply at Dollar General. Didn't really have everything we need. I've given up on my old rain jacket. I have patched it, I have re-waterproofed it. It's still not even remotely keeping me dry. It soaks through within 5 or 10 minutes. So I went ahead and got this one at the Outfitter here in Hot Springs. It is a Black Diamond Stormline Stretch rain shell. It's like very much heavier than my helium, but it's got a lot of upgrades. It's got the pit zips. It's got the waterproof zipper. I like this little hook that you can hang your raincoat on. It's got a hood that has like a little stretchy cord. That's a big improvement over my old one. It's got pockets. My old one did not. It's 2 layers, whereas my old one was 1. So when you get an ultralight raincoat, you really do give up quite a bit. So this one is more durable, and Black Diamond is just a really well-regarded brand, and I hope that this raincoat works better than the helium. Now the helium, I do have to admit that I have hundreds and hundreds of miles on it because I used it on the PCT and then on our long section on the AT when Sonic was 6. So it's a few years old, and It really has done a nice job with warmth and with the wind, but just not so much for rain. Oh, and I really like this eggplant color. Now what I'm getting up to is I'm going to repair my rabbit leggings. They've got a whole bunch of different holes in them, and I think many of those holes are from making so many fires. Hot embers leap out. But I did notice that just the butt of my leggings in general is getting really thin, and so maybe it's just time for me to replace these leggings. Again, these leggings have hundreds and hundreds of miles on them. With that heavy of usage, they're just not going to last forever. But in the meantime, I'm going to patch up all the little holes. I found this little sewing kit at the Dollar General. I'm going to start patching these holes. It's been a nice 0 day of doing a lot of relaxing, but oddly, I'm so tired, I'm like falling asleep. So I think I'm gonna take the boys out, maybe get one little snack before bed, and then go ahead and get settled down and get ready for bed here.
12 o'clock midnight.
So I woke up in the middle of the night, and I've got the norovirus that Sonic had, and it's everything you remember in your nightmares. And so it's really bad.